Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Monday, September 25th. So I am still recovering from the retreat. Uh, I got back yesterday. Such a wonderful time, but very exhausting. I don't know about you, but when I sleep in a hotel, I don't expect to sleep 100% because it's not my bed at home, right? Well, I got to the retreat on Wednesday. Now, this was the Fall Tangles retreat in Ocean City, Maryland. And unfortunately, the group is closed to new people because and it makes sense, they want to keep it a certain number so we don't need to have a bigger room and it doesn't get just out of hand. So I got there on Wednesday because we had no job on Wednesday. And I got home Sunday morning. Now, there was a hurricane coming through, and we were affected in Ocean City on Friday and Saturday, but not so much that we couldn't stay or stitch or anything like that. But man, let me tell you, the women that I sit with, these are my people. These are my people. So everyone's wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to give that impression. But the people I sit with, Debbie, Cindy, Lacey, Nancy, Brooke, and then Vicky was on the other side. Fantastic women. Just such a good time. Lots of stitching, lots of laughing. There are no classes at this. This is very low key. No classes, no goodie bags. There is a freebie table, and I did get something off of that. So I will show you that in a second. Actually, I got more than that because Cindy brought stuff and let us look at it before she put it on the table. And then I finally went to Salty Yarns, the new location. So they moved off of the boardwalk into Berlin. And Cindy and I went out for lunch and then went to the store. I didn't get anything. It is wholly huge. It's so big and all the patterns are spread out now, which is nice. But yeah, I didn't need anything. So I literally got one skein of Weeks Dye Works coal because I was running out for the project that I finished. Yeah. So I left there Sunday at 5 a.m., got home at 7:30, and just had to do a whole bunch of stuff and was exhausted. This is my first cup of coffee today. Exhausted and just was not in a clear enough mind to feel like I wanted to do a video. So that's why I'm doing it today. And I'm still like recovering. Like I was in bed at 9 o'clock last night, which is early for me, and got up at 7:30. My job starts today at 10:30. This is about 8:30, 8:40 when I'm filming this. So I have to get it done. And yeah, today is going to be a day. Like I have clothes on that I actually wore for a short while yesterday and then hung them back up in the closet because I put pajamas on. But yeah, no fixing hair, no makeup today. Like, and it's still gloomy outside. I'm potentially working a little bit later day today. So today's going to be a very chill day as far as me, right? All right. So questions. I had a bunch of questions this week. When I roll a diamond painting canvas, do you roll it with the diamonds in or out? I have always heard that you roll it with the diamonds facing out just so, and it depends on how tightly you roll it. If you rolled it loose, you could probably roll it with it inside. But you don't want the diamonds to pop off from hitting each other. Do you know what I mean? So just to be safe on the safe side, I would roll it with the diamonds facing out. Number two, why do I stitch on perforated paper? And let me tell you, I was telling the ladies at the retreat, I've been asked this question so many times. I'm actually thinking about putting in the description box my reasons so someone doesn't, or pin a comment or something. So I don't only stitch on perforated paper. If you have followed this channel or watched this channel for the 7 years that I've done it, stitched a ton of stuff on fabric. My favorite fabrics are Aida because I can see the holes very easily, or 28 count Lugana. I have stitched on lint. I've stitched on everything. And I have gravitated more towards paper here recently because number one, I can hold it in my hand and I don't need Q-snap, hoop, nothing. I know you can stitch in hand with fabric. I don't prefer that though. My stitches aren't as nice and neat than if I have a Q-snap or hoop. Number two is it's easier finishing. Instead of having to stretch fabric around a mat board or sticky board or something, I can just cut the paper, put cardstock on the back, and then I can put it on whatever I'm going to put it on. And yeah, I don't need even a light. I mean, you need light, but you know what I mean? I don't need like a stitching light on me because I can see the holes very, very easily. Even on 18 count perforated paper, you can see the holes pretty good. So many reasons. But yeah, I've been asked that question ad nauseum. My dad is calling me, but I am going to call him back later. Okay, number three. This person asked me, I'm going to a retreat and there's a smalls exchange. She was asking me, what would I stitch? The only exchange that I do is at the Winter Tangles retreat. We do a Christmas ornament exchange. And I'm pretty sure what I told her was that, you know, stitchers are very wonderful, accepting people of anything that's made. Anything you make will be accepted and wonderful. What I would suggest that you do is do something that you are confident in finishing and that isn't too taxing on your brain with all of the other responsibilities that you have in this world, right? So if you're great at ornaments, make an ornament. If you're great at scissor fob, make a scissor fob. You know, whatever floats your boat. There is a smalls exchange at the New Jersey retreat, and I don't participate in it, but you get to see what everyone's made. Such talented people, right? All right, and the last question, what do I prefer for diamond painting? Wax, putty, glue dots, etc. For the longest time, I used the pink wax. I did. And then got introduced to the world of putty and all that kind of stuff. And then stumbled upon, well, Holly had messaged me, Patsy Putty. In my opinion, the best putty that's out there is Patsy Putty. And then some people had told me here and there to use glue dots, and I just never really gave it a try. And then I was scrapbooking. I was finishing one of my stitching pieces and was using glue dots. And I said, you know what? I need to give this a shot because I have a crap ton of them. It's fantastic. And I haven't sat down. I haven't diamond painted in 2 weeks. So I have no diamond painting to show you today. But I'm curious if I sit down to diamond paint, if that glue dot that has been in my pen for a month now will still work. And people said you can actually even pull it out and turn it over and use the other side. Because for me, when I first tried glue dots way back when, I think I was putting too many in my pen and then it was just popping out the top. I only use one dot. I think I do. I really stuff it down in there with tweezers and some still sticks out the top. I cut it off with scissors so it's flush with the pen. Worked fantastic. And I gave that as an option on my channel a little while back as if people are budget, you know, it's budget friendly because my box of glue dots were $6.99, $7.99 for like 300 or something crazy like that. So yeah. Okay, that was all the questions. Movies and TV. I am still watching Dance Moms. I am now on season 3, which Terry informed me that it's cray, like crazy. And so far it has been. I didn't watch any while I was at the retreat. So I'm missing that. And I'm hoping tonight, if I'm not too tired, I can watch some more and do some stitching. Books. So I am reading Alice Feeney's new release called Good Bad Girl. And I don't really know how to describe it, except it's a bunch of people whose lives are entwined and they don't quite know it yet, but they're finding out. And I love her books because I'm waiting for some jaw-dropping twist about how these people know each other. Because if you've read Rock, Paper, Scissors, that book threw me on my ass when I got to the end of it and realized that how I thought the book was going, not how it was going. So it makes you want to go back to the beginning and start reading again. So good. I love her stuff. I have read many, many of her books, and this one I am enjoying very much. And it is told in the perspective of 3 different women. So really good. I did receive some gifts. So I received 2 super thanks. One from Sherry T, which was $5, and then one from Laura Spatafor, which was $10. Ladies, thank you so very much. I appreciate anyone who is willing to donate their money to this channel, which, you know, also encompasses their time, their working, all of that. So very, very much appreciated. Purchases, no purchases. Oh, I did receive other gifts. I'm so sorry. So Bill doesn't go through the mail. He piles it up in my office for me when I'm gone. So when I came home yesterday, I had it to go through. And I noticed there was a package from Patsy Putty, and I was like, I didn't order any Patsy Putty. So I opened it and peeked in yesterday. And so when I opened the box, there was a card from Holly that said, she is having her next Patsy Putty Etsy drop is 9/29. So that is this Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't you love that card? So she said, Danielle, the cards are a gift. There are cards in here, which I will show you. Thank you for the support you've given my small business. I'm overjoyed that you like Patsy Putty. Here is a VIP preview for you for my upcoming drop. Feel free to share them if you choose to. I picked the ones I felt you would enjoy most. Blessings, Holly. And I was just overwhelmed because she included a good bit. But what I'm most excited about is these cards. So it comes in, its own plastic holder. Growth mindset affirmations. And if you look on the back, you can see it asks you some questions. I mean, each card, obviously, let me open them up. Each card, it tells you how to use the cards. Pick a card at random or select one that speaks to you. Read affirmation out loud and connect to how you feel in the moment. Evoke as much feeling as you can into each affirmation and allow the words to sink in. Repeat several times throughout the day for best results. And it gives you other little bonus tips, but when you look, I believe in myself, I've got this, and then there are some questions on the back. Holly, thank you so much. These are fantastic. I'm going to keep these on my desk. Definitely. Very, very much appreciate that. But let's get to the putty. And look, she included it in this cool Halloween bag. I think Halloween is my favorite holiday besides Christmas. I love Halloween stitching, the decorations, all of that. I always have Holly's Facebook group and store linked in the description box. Okay, so she did give me a free gift, which, well, it's all free, obviously. Patsy Putty Apple Cinnamon. I'm imagining this smells amazing. So let's cut this open and see. I like to cut the packs open instead of tearing them because I like for it to be nice and neat. Maybe I didn't cut that enough. Initially, getting the packs open is not easy, but once you do that, as you can see, I'm sitting here struggling with this. Oh boy. Okay, I think I got it. I know there must be a trick that I'm not doing. Okay. This is apple cinnamon. Ooh, and it's in the shape of a little heart. It smells so good. Yeah, her putty is just so fantastic. And it comes in amazing shapes and scents. Okay, so she included 3: salted caramel pumpkin latte, zombie brains, and cinnamon pumpkin. So let's cut these bad boys open. First, we're going to look at salted caramel pumpkin latte, which the packaging is just so gorgeous. That bright orange. She is very, very clever. Okay, so here is the wax paper it's in. Oh, wow. Look at that. Ah! It smells like salted caramel coffee. Amazing. Amazing. It smells so good. Okay, the next one is zombie brains. I love the purple packaging, so I'm already loving that. If I can open it. Ooh, I love the paper is like blood splattered, right? Oh, the smell of that. It smells like melon. It smells sweet like candy. It smells so, 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 so good. And then the last one is cinnamon pumpkin. Yeah. Good. I'm getting better at opening the packages. Okay, so here is beautiful wax paper. And it's a pumpkin. Just smells so, so good. I feel like she is so creative with her shapes and everything. I mean, just everything. And she is still working a full-time job, ladies and gentlemen, while doing this. So applause. Holly, thank you so much. So amazing. So remember, I have her Etsy store and the Facebook group linked in every video in the description box. So please go join her group. Check out her putty. Okay. Finishes and whips, because you guys are probably waiting for that. I did finish Salem Sisters Apothecary. Now, these buttons were giving me a fit because putting buttons on perforated paper is a little bit tedious. So, but here is the finish. Did it not turn out so fantastico? It turned out so good. I'm so pleased. I am even pleased with where I put the buttons and how I did. So you can see I have buttons here, 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 up in here for the cauldron, and then here and here. And I just think it turned out so good. So now to put it on the board, I don't know when that will happen. If I have a day off this week, well, I'm actually waiting. I have to wait now because I ordered some scrapbook paper from scrapbook.com to back this, because the board has like some ivory cream colored on the frame. And I thought I would love to get black or paper that has like purple, because this is purple paper. A scrapbook paper that has purple and ivory in it and black. So I kind of had to look around and I think I found it. But yeah, I'm looking forward very much to putting that on the sale on the board that I got from More Men Made is on Etsy. So I finished that on Friday night. So I had a new start on Saturday, and the new start is Primrose Cottage Stitches Autumn Quaker. This uses Color and Cotton's pumpkin pie thread. Now, that looks more brown in the picture, and I realize pictures are not ever representative of what it really looks like. I'm stitching mine on 14 count perforated white paper. And here's my start. So I got done that motif. I started in the middle, which was like over here. So, and what's funny is, when I was there at the retreat, just so I wouldn't get like confused, I took my highlighter and marked the edge of the paper so I knew what was the top left. Because if I turned this around, it would be messed up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was a really good start to this one. So that is what I will be stitching on. And there's you can see where that motif is. Love Quaker Designs. Love this so very much. So I already have the cutting board to finish this on. They did theirs into a pillow. But yeah, I'm going to use a cutting board that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I already have the paper and everything else. So I'm ready to finish this one too when I get it done. Okay, favorites of the week. No real favorites. Like I said, I was gone for most of the week at the retreat. Gratitude, the women at the retreat. When I say these women are my people, huge understatement. Love them so very much. And look forward already to December. So the next retreat is November 30th. So I'll be gone. I'm possibly going to go on Wednesday this year. I don't know. If we don't have a job, I will. If we have a job, though, I'll probably just go on Thursday and do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So November 30th, December 1st, December 2nd. And then Terry, just her friendship. So Terry is always, I admire her faith. That's the kind of faith I want in God, is how she believes. And she always has such wonderful counsel when I have an issue. So I am so very grateful for her every single day. And last Thursday was her birthday. So if you watch her channel, she only posts once a week. I know she's going to post about birthday presents. I did send her a present, and I know that she can definitely use it. So yeah, but that's it. That's all I got to show you. So I hope you guys all had a good week and that you had a good weekend. And I cannot wait until Saturday because I'm getting my hair done finally. I feel like it has been 100 years since I've had my hair done. My last hair appointment was June 6th. So it's been a couple months. I have a picture of how I want it cut. I want to keep the length. I kind of like it where I can pull it up, but I want some more layers in it, I think. But then the color, I'm getting like blue and purple and underneath. Yeah. So fingers crossed that it turns out how I think it's in my mind I want it to turn out. So you guys will see that the very next day on Sunday. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.